Here's me and my little dog, Percy. We are going to make a video now about the importance of saving money. And Percy just wanted to come in to the video so he could say hello to everyone. Say hello, Percy. There he goes. Now we're going to send Percy away so Mama can teach the video on the importance of saving money. Hi folks, this is a great day today, and I come to you to do this video on the importance of saving money. This is my very first video, and my mentor Desmond soon is encouraging my husband and I to step up and to do videos and more videos, and to put more action into our online blogging business, and we are doing our very best to do it. And today I want to teach you on the importance of saving money, because so many people don't save any money. So many people get a great income and they spend it all. They go out to eat, they go out to see movies at the end of their week or 2 weeks when they receive their paycheck, and they think about, let me see what I can buy. Let's go to the shopping mall. Let's eat out. And I've heard tell of a family who do this every time she gets paid. The mom, she takes her 2 daughters and she goes out and she buys a bunch of groceries, fill up the refrigerator, and just leave the food in there, and majority of the food end up going to waste. And she takes all of her money and just blows through it, and take her and the 2 daughters out to eat on a regular basis. This is every week is what this woman does. And we know now by doing that, when she start to get into retirement years, she's going to be really sorry and see that all of her money is used up. And my parents had a situation where my father would give my mother most of the paycheck to handle the house, because that's how it went. They had 12 children, and she kept having baby after baby, so she stayed home, of course, and Dad went out to work. So he would give Mother almost all the paycheck, my mother, on every Friday, and Mom would handle the bills and handle buying the groceries for the house. But my parents, unfortunately, like me and like most of us and my husband, we received no training, no education on how to handle money. And so we screwed up royally, my husband and I, when we first got married. And my parents also screwed up royally. When they reached retirement age, all of their money was gone. And my father had an absolute fit. He blamed my mother for all of it. But yet my mother and him had gotten no training from either of their parents. So neither one of them knew had any idea how to handle money. So when my husband stepped out on his own and I stepped out on my own, I had no idea either. Nobody had ever set me down and say, Diane, this is the way it goes. This is how you want to handle your money. I would save, get a job, and for my first job, I would begin to save and really save. And then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I would make a crazy decision and all of my money be totally gone, all of it. And I would do this repeatedly. And then finally, we came into Dave Ramsey book, and my husband and I said, we got to buy that book. And we were married for about 5 or 6 years by then, and we said, we got to start getting better at this money thing. And we read Dave Ramsey's book, and we began to pick up some things from his book, because Dave Ramsey's story too is where he felt all the way down and had no money and was totally broke and didn't know what he was going to do. And his story is where he turned to the Bible and he learned about tithing. And when he began to tithe 10% of his income and follow the guidance from the Bible, he began to have plenty of money, have an overabundance of money, and began to come into being wealthy. And so this is my husband and I goal, to come into being wealthy, having plenty of money and overabundance of money, nonstop, 24/7. And you have got to make a decision not to spend up all of your money, to set aside like 20% in savings, 10% in 10% of your money should go for recreation, 10% for life insurance, and you should put some money away for your retirement. But if you can't save 20% from the get-go, try pulling it down to just 5% or 2%. Start with something and refuse to go out to eat. Eat at home. It costs you a lot less when you eat at home, and just go out maybe on birthdays, on special occasions, if or when you do go out. Because my husband and I learned that the super wealthy, they seldom go out to eat. They eat at home most of the time. And when you see these restaurants full of in the parking lots on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, there are people who've been working all week and feel like they deserve to reward themselves. But what you want to do is think of something delicious that you can make at home in your own kitchen. And go online on Food Network. They show great recipes. And the book you can get from, you can go online and look up the Dave Ramsey's book and buy that book. That book has some great tips and pointers in there to show you how to get it together. Because you do not want to grow old and be broke and be went through all of your money and you're working a job or you're working a home-based business and making great money, and whatever your level of income is, you can save a great amount of money if you will be willing to discipline yourself. Yeah, I love going out to eat and going out shopping, as any female does, but I'm realizing that at 57, I'm at 57 now, that I've got to be willing to rein myself in and be willing to stay out of those shopping malls and stores. And what else is a good thing is you make a list when you're getting ready to go get your groceries, because the list will keep you from overspending. I watched them doing a demonstration on Food Network one time, taking this lady to the store, and when she went without a list, she overspent so terrible. And then the lady said, okay, let's make a list, her instructor. And she said, okay. She listened, she made the list, and when she went back, it cut her grocery bill in half. Her grocery bill had originally went over $200 because she had 3 children and herself and her husband. And when she went back, it was cut in half. And my husband and I practiced this, making a list. We practiced turning the AC off when we don't need to have it on to run the electric bill down. We practiced not using our car, burning through our gas when we don't really need to be out and about. And these are some tips, some things you can begin to do to save money and to put away that 20%. And like I say, if you can't start out the gate putting away that 20%, just start at 5% or 2% where you can truly start, and think of other ways that you can cut back on your spending to save the money. And you will be so glad when you start to get into your 40s and 50s and 60s that you got all this money. And find ways that are great to invest it, but be very careful about that. Make sure these ways you have really checked out thoroughly when you're going to invest your money to make it grow more for you. But the main thing is you want to be putting that money aside, whatever amount of money you really can, and increase it as you can increase it, even up over that 20%. And you will be so glad you did. And if you like more information on or have some questions about this subject on saving money, you can contact me at ddixon596@gmail.com. Nice spending this time with you folks and sharing this powerful information on the importance of saving money. Thank you very much for your time. Hope you get something out of this video. Goodbye for now.